As the state continues grappling with the mass shooting this week, police say Joseph Eaton was responsible for. We are trying to learn more about how he was able to get a gun and what resources are available for people getting out of prison. He got out of prison on Friday. News Center Maine's Jackie Mundry joins us live in the studio with a closer look. Hi, Jackie.
Hey guys, according to the Maine Department of Corrections, last year only 23% of people released from prison ended up back there. The DOC says this is in part because of the plans created to keep people out of trouble. And while the department wouldn't speak to Joseph Eaton's time in prison specifically, they say cases like this are the exception.
We're trying to rationalize the irrational.
Police say Joseph Eaton confessed to shooting and killing his parents and another couple, then drove down I-295 south and shot at several cars, injuring 3 others. All of this happened just 3 days after he was released from Maine Correctional Center in Windham. People incarcerated here in Maine have a number of resources at their disposal, including substance use treatment, employment opportunities, or continuing education that they may have started while in prison. Noel March is the director of Maine Community Policing Institute.
But understand, not every prisoner is going to, or former prisoner, former justice impacted citizen is going to be availing themselves of those programs.
The Department of Corrections would not share any details about Eaton's time in prison or whether he used any of those services. As for when he got out, being a convicted felon, he was not legally allowed to own a gun. So he couldn't walk into a gun store and buy one because a background check would have thrown up a red flag. But
there are still states in this country where there are avenues and opportunities to purchase firearms.
And Maine is one of those states. It has a loophole that some lawmakers are still trying to close. If a person buys a gun at a gun show or in a private sale, there is no background check.
We need to do better work at understanding what could possibly happen and how do we improve offender compliance.
March says one thing we all need to remember.
Virtually every individual incarcerated in Maine, whether in our county jails or in our state Department of Corrections, will one day return to be neighbors.
For that loophole regarding gun sales and background checks, legislation comes up just about every session to try to close it, but no measure has ever passed. And we should note that Maine State Police still have not confirmed how Eaton got the gun that he allegedly used in this week's shooting. Amanda?
All right, Jackie, thank you.